Why most men fail to attract her, and how you can stand out. Most men think attraction is about money, or looks, or lines, or charm. So they chase money they don't know how to use. Wear clothes that don't fit their spirit. Memorize pickup lines like scripts in a bad movie. And wonder why they still feel invisible. But let me tell you something raw and real. Women don't fall for the man who tries the hardest. They fall for the man who knows exactly who he is. Because energy doesn't lie. And in a world full of noise, the man who radiates clarity is magnetic. Why most men fail. 1. They're addicted to validation. You're not trying to attract her. You're trying to be approved by her. Every compliment, every good morning text, every like, every emoji reaction. It's not confidence. It's thirst dressed up as kindness. Most men live in constant need of being seen. So they overexpress, overpursue, overexplain. And that neediness? It repels her like fire does a coward. Because true masculine energy doesn't beg to be seen. It simply exists, grounded, calm, powerful. A woman doesn't want to be your savior. She wants to feel your presence, not your panic. 2. They try to impress instead of express. You show her your shoes, your car, your resume, your lifestyle. You tell her how different you are, instead of living it. But here's the truth. Real men don't try to impress. They express their mission, their mindset, their convictions. Because when a man is clear about where he's going, he becomes dangerous. Not because he's aggressive, but because he's focused. Women feel that. They see the fire in your eyes when you talk about your craft. They notice the discipline in your routine. They hear the silence behind your words. That's the kind of man who doesn't need to prove he's valuable. He already knows. 3. They abandon themselves to be chosen. Too many men mold themselves just to be liked. They agree when they disagree. They shrink when they should stand. They flirt when they should focus. They entertain drama to stay in her orbit. And then wonder why they're always stuck in the friend zone. Here's the reality. When you betray your values to please her, you kill the very masculine polarity that draws her in. You're not supposed to become her. You're supposed to lead her. Not control. Not manipulate. But lead through your grounded presence. Through your ability to say, "This is who I am. This is what I stand for. You're welcome to join me, but I'm moving with or without you." That's rare. That's real. That's respect. How you can stand out. The truth is brutal. 99% of men operate from insecurity, lust, or fantasy. So if you want to stand out, you don't need tricks. You need alignment. You need to become the man who doesn't chase women, because he's too busy chasing his mission. Let me show you how. 1. Lock in on your purpose. Your mission is your magnetism. A man without direction is a man without gravity. He floats. He drifts. He clings to women to feel anchored. But a man on purpose? He walks like his time is currency. He moves like his decisions matter. He speaks like his words shape the world. And women feel that. Deeply. Because when a woman meets a man more obsessed with his future than with her figure, her heart pays attention. She realizes, this man doesn't need me. He chooses me. That's different. 2. Sharpen your mindset. You can wear the suit. You can hit the gym. But if your mind is still weak, nothing sticks. Women are emotional creatures. They sense your mindset before you speak. So if you're anxious, scattered, desperate for approval, they'll feel it before you say a word. You want to attract differently? Think differently. Develop emotional control. Build internal boundaries. Learn how to lead yourself before leading anyone else. That alone will put you in the top 1% of men. 3. Be ruthlessly authentic. You don't need to be perfect, but you need to be real. She doesn't want a man pretending to be a savage. She wants a man unafraid of his truth. If you're broken, own it. If you're building, show it. If you're learning, embrace it. What scares most men is that authenticity exposes them. But that's exactly what makes it powerful. Because the man who owns his darkness is no longer controlled by it. And that kind of man is untouchable. 4. Stay calm in chaos. Most men crumble when tested. They raise their voice. They get emotional. They become reactive. But a rare man? He stays still. He listens. He observes. Then responds. Masculine energy is stability. And in a world of emotional volatility, the man who remains calm becomes a sanctuary. He becomes safe, not soft. Strong, but still. And that kind of presence? Unforgettable. 5. Detach from outcome. Stop measuring your worth by her reaction. You're not auditioning. Detach from whether she likes you. Detach from whether she calls. Detach from whether it works out. Because the moment you stop trying to get something from her, you become someone she respects. The truth? Attraction isn't built through pursuit. It's built through positioning. Be the man that doesn't need her. Because you're already full. Already focused. Already building. Final word, become the storm. You don't need better lines. You need better alignment. You don't need to chase her. You need to chase your discipline. Because the man she truly wants? He's not loud. He's not needy. He's not trying. He's becoming. Every day. Quietly. Brutally. Unapologetically. He's bleeding in silence. Sacrificing comfort. Building his kingdom. And when he finally speaks, she listens. Because by then, he doesn't speak to impress. He speaks because he became.